Hello there, all you beginning Adobe illustrators. This is lesson number 1. First thing you're going to do to open this document here, or this app, Adobe Illustrator, is find the AI icon on your dock, and you're going to click on that. If you do not have it on your dock, you're going to go up to the magnifying glass in your upper right hand corner and type in Adobe Illustrator. Then it should pop up. Next thing we need to do is put this artboard here. So to do that, you're going to click on File, New, and you can change the size and the height of your artboard or your piece of paper. But I highly recommend starting out with something 12 by 12 or 8.5 by 11. That way you find it really easy to find your brush strokes. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. I've got my artboard there. First tools that you're going to use are your pointer. That is going to be your select tool and your paintbrush. So I'm just going to paint some crazy lines here. As you can see, they're kind of blocky looking. When I release my paintbrush, it smooths out. So that's kind of a nice feature there. If you would like to change the color of your lines, you can click over here on this frame here. If you click on that, it will bring it to the front of the other, and then you can double click it to choose a color. So let's say I want that one, or maybe this one, and so now when I draw, it will be blue. I want to change again. I want to make this time it to be a yellow color, and I can draw like that. Okay, now I want to change the thickness of my brush stroke. So what do? Over here on your right, you have a paintbrush can. I'm going to click on that, and this is the paintbrush I'm using right now, a 5-point round. I'm going to double click that, and I can change the size of my brush. I'm going to actually, it prompts me, should I apply it to the strokes I already have, or should I leave those strokes? I'm going to leave those strokes alone, but now when I paint, it's going to be nice and thick. So I'm going to change my color again. This time I'm going to use more of a red. Let's get this kind of orangey red color down here. Click OK. I'm going to double click on my brush, and I'm going to change that size again. This time it's really big. I'm going to leave the strokes alone that they are, and now I have a very big stroke there. And let's take a look. I have a couple more brushes here. Let's see what this one looks like. As I brush stroke, it's a little bit different. It's like I'm painting it. Let's see what happens when I double click it. If I can change the size of that. Width is fixed, or pressure. We're going to come back to that pressure. Let's see what these buttons do. I love to just click around and see if I can change anything along here. Okay, I'm going to click OK. I'm going to leave those strokes alone, and let's paint some more. Looks like maybe it's making it a little bit thicker there compared to the last one. Okay, so you can mess around with that brush stroke, and that is lesson 1.